Okay, we're at Lotus checkpoint. This is the immigration point into China, so we're just going to see how many people we can see that are going in or out. Behind me is Studio City, right over there. That'll be a separate video, but this particular one will be focused on this little place here, Lotus checkpoint, and I'll tell you more about everything that's around here too. Go check out the road. Okay, I'm the content creator for this channel. If you like what I'm doing, just subscribe and hit the like button. Here we are at Lotus checkpoint. Give you a little bit of background. This is all like Koloan, Taipa, part of Macau, but it's like the southernmost part. So there's all these hiking trails, all that greenery back there, that little mountain. And these people are all going to cross into China. So that means that there's people are going back and forth now between China. Just to give you some information, the rest of the city is closed to anybody that's non-Chinese. So people can't come in from Thailand or Indonesia or Philippines or whatever. Only Chinese people can. And this is where they come in at this Lotus checkpoint. That red building way over there is called Hotel 13. And then One Oasis is a bunch of expats that live there in those big apartment buildings. Some other apartments is in there. And then this is all like Cotai. So this is right here is a train station. So it's just kind of a small train station that just connects casinos with immigration points and some major event places. And I think later this will be a lot of traffic will be coming through here by cars, and I see a few. So there's some cars coming in from China, but you know they have like 4 or 5 lanes. So I think it's, and actually I think it takes a lot for them to get a pass to go back and forth as well. It's not something they can do easily. I think they have to have a valid license, so basically you have to be like living in Zhuhai and spending a lot of money to go back and forth and have the rights. So we can see some people coming in and out right there. So the borders are open and people are coming in and out. So all these people are departing and the other ones are arriving. So yeah, maybe last time I was here there wasn't anybody around. So let's go across over here. And then this will have some casinos which will take tourists to different, you take them to Venetian or whatever. So, and then you can also just walk right into Studio City and then walk right over to Parisian and all these casinos in this area as well. I haven't seen this many Chinese mainland tourists in a while. Like actually one characteristic I can always tell that's different from the local Chinese, the Macau people, is they kind of walk all over the place. Like, you know, like there's a crosswalk here, but they'll always walk across like that. This guy too. So they'll walk across and they don't take the crosswalks at all. So it's kind of interesting. Sorry, that's kind of a stereotype, but in general, there's another woman, she just walks across in that random place. So they kind of walk around all these random places and they don't really seem to notice the crosswalks at all. But yeah, there's quite a few. I don't know if I can take the camera down or not. It's a garage, so I guess some Macau people might work and park in there. There's just some cars going out. Let's see if we can get down. I'm a foreigner, so I'm not, I have a tourist visa for China, but they don't allow foreigners into China anymore. So I know some people are live and work in China, they have apartments there, but they're not allowed to go back. Even though the apartment's only like, you know, a kilometer away, there's no foreigners allowed at all. So, but so I can't cross in. I have the visa, but they're not allowed to go in. So there's actually quite a few people going in and out. So there's all departures, and then arrivals is I think on the other side. Yeah, no foreigners are allowed. So. That includes residents of Macau as well. So it's a suitcase, so that they're traveling. He has a suitcase too. So yeah, basically, like even though there's Portuguese that are born and raised here, and they have a Portugal embassy passport and a Macau resident card, and they're not allowed to go to China either, even though some of them also have apartments there. But if you're ethnically Chinese, you can go back and forth. but not if you're yeah, China is completely shut. Okay. Anyways, there are some people moving around, and looks like the immigration points are open. And actually, this particular one is hardly anybody goes through this one. They usually go through the other area. Anyways, we're gonna probably do a new video for Cedo City in a minute. Yeah, even before when this was open, even before when this was open, there'd be very few tourists. So you see, just like basically this, so it basically feels the same. The other one has like thousands, you know, like just a continual stream of just non-stop people going through. But this one, I've always been able to come in and go back and forth. Back when foreigners were allowed to go to mainland China, I was able to go back and forth really quickly. But then the catch is when you get over to this side of Zhuhai, which is straight across over there, there's nothing really there. So just basically all under construction. And if you watch some of my other videos, I was kind of telling you about how in the future that'll be possibly part of Macau. So all these people are going home as well. And we're going to be closing this video in a minute. So yeah, the border is basically open for mainland Chinese, but not for foreigners. So we can go back and forth now. But yeah, if you're a foreigner, maybe I'll talk about that in the Cedo City one, because it attracts people that are just in the casinos. Yeah, a lot of people. This is a lot busier than I've seen it in the last 5 or 6 months. Anyways, let's just end it right there. So that's China. That bridge, if you can see that bridge over top of this red thing, there's a bridge right there. So that basically you take this little bus, and you can use this Macau Pass and just go over there. And then once you're there, you have to use all China stuff. But yeah, that right there is Zhuhai, China. Can't go there though, unless you're ethnically Chinese with a Chinese passport, or if you're ethnically Chinese person with a Macau. Okay, let's end it right there.